everyone, and welcome to the lair of the Film Exorcist. Tonight, I will be reviewing Saw, the story of two men as they try to survive the worst game of their lives. The crew consists of James Wan, Greg Hoffman, Mark Berg, and Lee Winnell. Now on to my opinion. Saw is a very unusual horror movie, but a great one at best. It's a movie that stars the torture porn / escape room subgenre of horror, thanks to its grotesque visuals, interesting characters, and amazing locations. The story follows the two victims as they try to find a way out of a dirty bathroom before the time runs out and they both suffer the consequences of their previous actions. To start off, I really love the characters in this movie, from the calm Dr. Gordon to our very unstable antagonist, Zepp, who also turns out to be a victim of his own game. And these characters give this story so much life, and they're part of the reason why so many people come back to it. I'm also in love with how, throughout the movie, we slowly learn about Adam and Gordon's backstories and why they're chained up. This is done through many flashbacks, which helps the movie a lot, and these flashbacks also show some of the most well-known torture devices of the franchise. And yes, our two main characters do yell their lines a lot, but I'm sure many of you would yell and scream if you found yourself chained in an old bathroom with someone you didn't know, and after you've been told that your family is in danger if you didn't escape. I know I would. My favorite story and character in this movie would actually have to be Detective Tapp, the sympathetic ex-cop who suffered so much throughout this movie, including losing his partner just so he could stop a well-known criminal from killing more people. And the best part is that his story doesn't really end until the end of the very first game, where we actually get to play as Tapp. Next, I really love the mystery provided by our hidden antagonist, the Jigsaw Killer, who isn't fully revealed until the very end of the movie, but until then, we get to witness his first few victims in the series. Despite the low budget provided for this movie, it doesn't disappoint in the least. I love the look of each trap, especially everybody's favorite, the reverse bear trap, which has got to be one of the most unique traps of the series, and partially the flammable jelly trap, which honestly gave me the most chills after seeing what the person looked like after he was instantly burned alive. Lastly, I'd like to say that I will always remember the song Hello Zepp for its creepy and fast tones that just give this movie the sense of dread and terror the climax needed, which is why it's heard throughout the entire series. Now for my two dislikes of this movie. I have to say that I'm not a huge fan of the fast-paced spinning camera motion that this movie is well known for. I'm honestly surprised that I'm not dizzy after watching those scenes so much, especially since they move so frantically. Yes, I know that they're supposed to symbolize the fast drop in each victim's sanity, but they just make the scene look so stupid. Finally, I really hate the little plot point at the beginning of the movie about the key that could have freed Adam. I mean, I get that they needed a final screw you moment for Adam, but did they really have to make it as small as a key getting sent down the drain due to terrible placement? Which I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to come back to this in a later movie, thanks to it being connected to one of our later main characters and to the story of the good Dr. Gordon. So Saw is an amazing movie, and I'm glad that I'm finally getting to this series after wanting to do it ever since we started doing horror movies. With that, I give this movie a 7 out of 10, thanks to the great storytelling, amazing music, and awesome characters, but also for the awkward camera work and that one odd plot point. Now please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, and I will be back next week to play another game, so stay tuned.